If you're thinking about moving to Braselton, I totally get it. This area has been growing so much over the last few years, and honestly, it's one of my favorite places to live and work. I'm Alyssa Douglas. I'm a local realtor here in the North Georgia area, and I spend a lot of time helping people relocate to places like Braselton and the surrounding communities. And what I've found is people are really drawn to this area, but they don't always know what it's actually like to live here day to day. So I want to walk you through the real picture, the lifestyle, the pros and cons, and what you should really be thinking about before making a move here. Braselton has a very specific feel to it, and I think this is what surprises people the most. It's not city living at all, but it's also not super rural. It's kind of sits right in the middle. You'll see a lot of newer neighborhoods and people out walking, kids riding bikes. It just has that slower, more relaxed pace. And one thing I personally love, it still feels very community driven. There are events, people actually know their neighbors, and it's not that fast-paced, anonymous feeling you get closer to Atlanta. I've lived in this area for years, and this is why I've stayed. But let's talk about the location, because this is really important. Braselton is northeast of Atlanta, and you're right off I-85, which is great for access, but here's what I always tell people. Don't just look at the map. Think about your daily life. If you're commuting into Atlanta every day, that drive can add up. But if you work remotely or you're working somewhere closer like Beaufort, Gainesville, or even within Braselton, it's a completely different experience. And a lot of my clients move here because they don't want that daily city pace anymore. So let's talk about one of the biggest reasons people are moving to Braselton: the homes. In Braselton, you're typically getting more space for your money compared to areas closer to Atlanta. You'll see a lot of newer construction, larger square footage, open floor plans, and neighborhoods with amenities like swim, tennis, and golf. And depending on what you're looking for, you can find anything from newer communities to more established neighborhoods with larger lots. When I'm helping buyers relocate here, this is usually what surprises them the most. And there's actually more to do here than people expect. You've got places like Chateau Elan, which is a huge part of the lifestyle here. But beyond that, you've got restaurants, local spots, and more coming in as the area grows. It's not going to feel like a big city with endless options, but that's also kind of the appeal. It's more about lifestyle than nonstop activity. So let's talk honestly for a second. I told you I would tell you the pros and the cons. So for the pros, you're getting more home for your money. It's quieter, less hectic. There's growth happening, which is exciting. And it has that community feel a lot of people are looking for. But it's still developing, so you may not have everything 5 minutes away. You're going to be in your car more, and depending on your job, commute is something you need to think about carefully. I always tell my clients, this area is amazing for the right person, but it's not for everyone. If you're looking for more space, a slower pace, and still want to be within reach of everything, Braselton can be a really great option. But it really comes down to your lifestyle and what you want your day-to-day to look like. If you're thinking about moving to Braselton or anywhere in the North Georgia area, I'm always here to help, whether you're just starting to explore or you're ready to make a move. And make sure to follow me because I'm always keeping you in the know on what's happening around here.